The Supreme Court heard arguments today in a case challenging Louisiana's congressional maps. That has state election officials watching closely nationwide. Court observers say at today's hearing, the justices appeared poised to restrict when and how states can use race when they draw up legislative districts, and that could shift the lines for when gerrymandering can be allowed. CBS's Jan Crawford brings us details from Washington.
What could happen? What would the results on the ground be?
I think the results would be pretty catastrophic.
Janai Nelson, president of the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, argued Wednesday that Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act is crucial to maintaining black representation in Congress.
We only have the diversity that we see across the South, for example, because of litigation that forced the creation of opportunity districts under the Voting Rights Act.
But lawyers for the state of Louisiana and the Trump administration strongly disagreed, saying black candidates are winning in Louisiana and elsewhere in non-majority black districts, and it was time to stop grouping voters based on the color of their skin. Like with this Louisiana map, which critics say is unconstitutional because it relied too heavily on race to create black congressional districts.
You have to create a district for black Democrats that you would never create for white Democrats in a Republican state. It's essentially being used as a reverse partisan gerrymander on purely racial grounds.
CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson says the court's conservative majority may find a middle ground, but one that could still reach far beyond Louisiana and significantly change Congress.
Political scientists that I've looked at, who I've looked at their studies, say this would be a big boon for Republicans and could potentially lock in a Republican majority in the House of Representatives for years, maybe decades.
The Supreme Court isn't expected to deliver a decision until next spring. Jan Crawford, CBS News, Washington.